Good morning, everyone. It's a holistic weight loss practice that not only delivers long-term weight loss solutions for patients, but also helps them to reclaim their health and live longer, happier lives. And that is why Texas MD Monthly has chosen our next guest to grace the cover of their latest issue. Dr. Patel with Texas Bariatric Specialist is joining us, along with Elliot Garza with Texas MD Monthly, looking all suave with a scarf. I'm digging it. Good morning, guys.
Well, I'm glad it's cold enough to have a scarf on.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's so wonderful to have you here this morning.
Oh, thank you.
I guess just want to talk a little bit first, Dr. Patel, about the fact that you have the largest network of bariatric clinics in South Texas. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I guess what a lot of people wonder is, you know, why do you feel the need to spread and go to so many places when I know there are so many patients right here in San Antonio that need you?
Well, I think that weight loss surgery in San Antonio is incredibly safe, and we are really providing great care for patients in San Antonio, amongst many other surgeons that are here in San Antonio. But the success of weight loss surgery really goes behind support and education. In order to be able to be successful with the surgery long term, you need to be educated upfront appropriately and then supported long term. So by having outlying offices in Laredo and Corpus Christi, Killeen, and Del Rio, we're able to bring that education and support to their local community. You still come to San Antonio for surgery, but then we are able to decrease the amount of time that you have to spend in order to be able to get that education and support instead of making a 5-hour round trip.
The help is close by.
Absolutely, so it's local support.
That makes perfect sense. And Elliot, why did Texas MD decide to put Dr. Patel on the cover and this group?
Well, I've known him for about maybe 10 years when he first started his practice and the expansion, and he emphasizes on education, which is primarily the most important thing. The professionalism and his expertise is worthy of it.
Yeah. And as far as you were talking about the education and making sure that your patients understand what they're getting into, when it comes to bariatric surgery, when it comes to obesity, what do people need to consider? What do they need to know before they make the call to you?
I think that it comes down to having the realization that obesity really is a life-threatening condition. And so when it gets to a certain point where insurances will consider paying for it, being at least 70 pounds overweight with an associated disease like diabetes or high blood pressure, then it's time to start thinking about weight loss surgery. But then to really be able to make the next step, you have to realize that this is a disease process. This is something that you just can't catch. It's something that you were born with, and it's been multifactorial, and that you're going to need to have, you know, expert medical services in order to be able to conquer this life-threatening condition.
Right. Sure. Now, as far as what makes Texas Bariatric Specialists different from everyone else out there, what would you say that is?
I think that we come down to surgical expertise and the fact that we have two surgeons, myself and Dr. Subhash Reddy, that are fellowship trained in bariatric surgery. Yeah. And I think that fellowship is very important. We also feature one of only 2 female bariatric surgeons in South Texas, and I think that that's a really neat thing. And then we all of us together are committed to this education and lifelong support. And I think that really makes us different because we work hard by going to all these different offices in order to be able to teach and be able to support the decision the patients have made.
Well, it makes sense now why you chose Dr. Patel, Elliot, and I love your magazine, and it's such wonderful education for people throughout our state. And why is it that you do this? Why do you have?
Well, I love it. I love the fact that we can bring the physicians out to the general public. That's more relatable that way. They do have a very high responsibility, but the thing is that bringing out to the general public and emphasize on education, we're the outlet to do that for them as well too. And coming on the show and working with you guys, and you know, and also Xavier the freaking Rican's here.
Hello, it's a great Friday. It's all kinds of awesomeness happening in studio. Well, thank you for being here. Love the magazine. Congratulations on its success. Dr. Patel, thank you.
Thank
and
you.
if you guys would like more info on Texas Bariatric Specialists, here is all of the information you need right there. They're on Huebner Road, 210-695-2757 or bypassdoc.com. And stick around, everyone.